Alright, everybody, let's have ourselves a little bit of a grand final. It's Happy versus Dise, Undead versus Night Elf. The first time that Dise is in this grand final, once again a best of 5, after a couple of weeks where Lucael was the challenger of Happy here. It's now a Night Elf again after Foggy not having the time currently anymore to play these weeklies. We need another Night Elf to challenge him, and I keep on telling you, Dise is a good Night Elf versus Undead player. On ladder, he's able to beat Happy. Can he do it in a grand final? Let's go.
Yeah, and you mentioned it earlier, he's gonna need this first map. That is where most people have their success, is a good, strong start against Happy. Of course, he's also known Happy for doing reverse sweeps all the time, but Northern Isles is a map you have to take. It's typically a map that is vetoed, I feel like, when we see Foggy versus Happy, but with the current map pool we have, I suppose we're sort of forced into this map, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see how both players decide to play Northern Isles.
Yeah, what did they veto then? Amazonia out for Happy 100%.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Springtime, I suppose.
Yeah.
Dise, which is weird because I think that might be a good Night Elf map, but maybe it's very choke point oriented. We've seen Happy play a lot of meat wagons against Foggy, but they typically play Springtime recently, so.
Interesting indeed. Lots of bloodlust on the creeps already, thanks to the Acolyte annoying. Invo potion here, Happy creeps the green, with a couple of ghouls as you do. So that's a little bit of repair, but yeah, a little bit of distraction. Not the perfect early game for Dise, but he can still do it. That's not the end of the world. Floating 400 gold. Needs a little bit more lumber, I feel, but here's level 2.
Will he go straight for the level 3? Seems like he will. For Happy, he's just going to grab a couple of items. Unfortunately, a ring for Happy, but of course Marketplace is something he always takes advantage of on every map that has one. And he can hope for maybe a mantle from this Flesh Eater.
I could also go for a circlet at the merchant, of course. Tier 2, no expansion. Wonder if Happy's gonna switch it up in this series. And is going for expansion on certain maps, as Echo Isles is part of the pool as well. There's some deviation possible. And will Dise move away from the Keeper? I think he's still very, very fond of this style, so is Foggy. But since Foggy is super mega uber stubborn, and it's not moving away from a Keeper on any map under any circumstances, Dise might have 1 or 2 tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, the thing about playing Demon Hunter, though, if you were going to switch against Happy, is Happy tends to just fast expand when he scouts a Demon Hunter, which is maybe something Dise doesn't want to play against, but it's something, for instance, Goliath has been happy to play against in the past, so could be something to switch up. Both players just going to creep level 3. Happy getting the worst item from every camp so far, so for the Dise fans, that's a good thing, absolutely.
And expansion coming, solid creeping for the young Night Elf. Keeper also level 3 with that, claws +9, off we go.
Yeah, both players getting claws +9 from their expansions and getting level 3. Now Dise gonna go back for mana, and then he should be able to defend this expansion. So I would say this isn't bad at all for Dise. Even though Happy was expecting this, because or else Happy wouldn't have just power crept to level 3. But yes, certainly not bad for Dise.
Yeah, and really important to go for the telestaff. Really like that, so you can't staff out of entangles just like that. He got dust, he got a circlet as we telegraphed. But yeah, archers are ready, tree is growing, Happy's attacking, and so is Dise. Dise even faster with attack and expanding at the same time.
Yeah, I wonder how Happy ends up ahead in this sort of situation. I suppose it will be with the Lich Harass once the tier 2 arrives for both players, but for now there's potential for some ghouls to go down. One will have to be coiled, but ooh, Cloak is nice, but of course he got the dust already.
Of course he does. I mean, if he wants to kill archers, he needs it anyway. Made a pit stop to the shop. That's the coil. Perfect timing. All the other herd ghouls already back to green. And Happy's tech instantly to tier 3. But he's still shirking around, waiting for the DK to leave. Maybe an opening to cancel the slaughterhouse.
Double Ancient Wind, by the way, with a Demon Hunter second, which is typically, of course, an Alchemist with this Mass Air strategy, but maybe this could catch Happy off guard, especially if he sees the Demon Hunter before he sees the Ancient of Winds. Maybe a late web, maybe no armor upgrades that you tend to need against Mass Air, so Could be a decent little surprise. Pushing on vulnerability, goes in for the Acolytes, and it might force a tech cancel here, actually. But there is 6 Acolytes, so... Or is there? Oh, no, just 5. They were stacked.
Okay, that's a solid win for Dise. Once again, cloak used, dust forced. Oh, I gotta be careful though. Here's the coil, that's the save. But it's all time. We're happy wasn't creeping, we're happy wasn't on the map. Time for the expansion, time for the trees to grow. And Dise is indeed playing differently from Foggy. No Dryads, mass air. Very much looking forward to this. Interesting approach with the Demon Hunter. You still need to creep him though, right? You still need to go for level 2 mana burn for evasion.
Happy. Snags the Bone Chimes. Gonna snag. Is he just gonna creep this whole middle? No, he's probably gonna go for the next, the marketplace now. The potential consumable there. The Demon Hunter struggling because the Keeper took all the juicy camps away close to Dice's base. He's struggling to find level 3. His Ancient of War, unfortunately, was late to move over to the lab. It could have been moving over quite a bit earlier, but maybe this Creep Jack could be good. You mentioned earlier, no Staff of Teleportation, so this is going to be a TP most likely. Oh, get the last hit!
Yes!
Unbelievable!
Really well done. Blocks with the Demon Hunter as well. Is there another Entangle ready? Yes, there is! Must be a Town Portal. Is a Town Portal. And Dise is putting on quite a challenge for the Emperor.
Wow, super sick. Gets the last hit. Wanted the win, an excellent item, by the way. And forces the TP. Invis pot. I love what Dise is doing here. I've said for so long that Foggy has been successful with when he's played really lame. We know the Warden play, the mass hit and run, the mass fairy dragons, and Dise is doing just that. Pure harass. Why take a direct fight against the player with the best micro of all time? Just lame him out. I love it.
Me too, man. Me too. There's an extra Acolyte here, and he might need that soon, because that's another Entangle. That's Nutrients. Off we go, and this is so annoying. This cloak proving to be the key of this game here. There's reveal, there's a staff, little mana on Happy, so he can't just spam his spells, and more gold going Dice's way.
Yeah, more and more gold and more experience. He used that time with the harass to get one more camp, and then he can creep the remnants of the middle. By the way, I'm wondering if Happy saw the Hippogriff earlier, because Dise showed it at the marketplace, but I'm not sure if Happy saw while he was town portaling.
There's not a single upgrade yet for Happy. Switching into Fiends, that is an indicator. Could just be against Dryad, of course, as well. It's a solid transition. But yeah, he needs a lot of Fiends soon, or the perfect positioning, which he tends to have, surprisingly, more often than not. Keeper level 3.6. Demon Hunter still not level 3. There was a little bit of a mistake to keep the Keeper around the marketplace camp. Otherwise, he would be level 3 already. And no TP. It's a little risky for Dise at the moment.
He also bought a greater heal there, which is pretty important for the Demon Hunter. A lot of survivability. There's a level 3. He still needs, as you mentioned, he needs the town portal, and then he'll probably... I don't think he should take this fight. I think he should get out. I was going to say he could probably go into the main base, but for now, Dise just has to run away. This is the timing for Happy.
Oh, lasted on the little null as well. Lich not level 3 still. Dise is scouting for a possible counter expansion. Usually the guillotine falls for Night Elf when Happy has Frenzy and Destroyers. That timing is getting closer and closer.
No coil, no Nova though. The double statues are here, but the Demon Hunter staffed out, uses mana burn, has triple consumable, and he's going to save the Ancient of War. This is as good of a fight as you're going to get for Dise.
I agree. Wisps are there for the repair. Limited amount of Fiends, 3 of them. There's, of course, decent web. Happy not kiting at the moment, feeling confident as long as there's ghouls on the ground. Level 4 on the Keeper now, still a potion. Staff is ready as well. Supply gap is not where it needs to be. Dise needs more units ASAP.
Yeah, all the ghouls are being traded out, but Happy getting a ton of kills. Level 3, level 4 now. Fairy Dragon's reinforcing, but there just hasn't been the entangles to secure the kills. Of course, there's no acid bomb. One to the wind immediately dispelled, but maybe it could be an entangle to come. The Demon Hunter still has tons of survivability, but just not a lot of units.
I agree. Maybe the transition to Fairy Dragons was a tiny bit late. Keeper, careful, blocks himself, potion used. That Fiend needs to be chased, wants to chase it, but there's no boots here. Happy still in a decent position. Only one ghoul left. Keeper is defending at home, and Happy with the pretty much the perfect block, but you can't block air units. Is it enough without acid bomb? No! 6 saved by Happy, who continues to push against the tree.
Yeah, parry to Vitality left in the main base, by the way, from when the Demon Hunter healed up earlier.
Ooh.
How long can Dise hold this tree for? Because he needs to keep producing units. Happy's up by 8 supply, and Dise just needs to wait before engaging right now. He's just going to lose everything. He's never going to kill it. He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have that critical mass he needs.
Demon Hunter has an invo potion, needs it soon. There we go. Staff is ready, but there's also a nuke on the Keeper. This might be the moment where Dise is losing the game, but the longer he holds, the better it is. Or instant dispel on the One of the Wind. Glorious play. Demon Hunter dies, and this is the hero kill that you cannot afford. The timing by Happy, once again, excellent.
Yeah, super well done, and he needed to make that work. He had no mana, a single heal scroll, no town portal. Man, maybe with an AP, we see Foggy often have that Ancient War and that AP just move between the main base and the expansion. Maybe that could have helped Dise just enough.
He doesn't have a Hunter Soul, does he?
Oh, true, yeah. Yeah. But we also see Foggy go for tons of upgrades on these guys, and you can see why. They're just not able to get kills.
Keeper also about to fall. And the Expo is still up for a bit. Nope, it's not. GG, 1-0 Happy.
Unfortunate for Dise. He was in such a strong position. Maybe just not defending at all. Maybe just going for the counter attack. There was no Spirit Tower. He had the gold for a town portal. Even if he gives up the tree for, say, 5 acolytes, maybe that's worth it. But it's always tough. It's always tough, especially when you don't have a 30 supply advantage against Happy. You're typically going to lose the fight.
Yeah, felt like he was a little slow with the ferry transition. As well, there were tons of hippos, and they can of course be nuked, as you all know. But yeah, not a bad game. Dise is here to fight, that's for sure. But Happy is just he knows all the answers.
ILR, a map where we could see a similar strategy. Obviously not the greatest of keeper maps, like we always mention, but probably will be the keeper again.
Looking at our tail of the tape, quite ridiculous. The 0% win rate by Dise versus Happy.
Hey, me too.
I'm undefeated versus Happy, actually.
Oh, wow. No way.
Yeah.
No way, Jose.
This is, by the way, not series. This is maps. We are currently at a 43-0.
That is just crazy. Happy is just a different beast in tournaments, man. I just don't know.
Yes. Will it be the day where Dise is finally taking the map? When was their first encounter, I wonder? Actually, only 10 months. Oh, no, it's 22. February 2020. That is 2 years, 4 months.
That's when Dise was under a different name, I guess.
Stranic,
well.
yes.
Yeah, right.
I don't think Dise was then legally allowed to drink.
No, he would have been like 17 then? 18?
No, he's 23 now, I think. Wait, maybe he was 20 still.
Okay. I was under the impression. I thought he was 20. But
Let me look that up.
years off.
Let me look that up. Let's not lie to our audience. Let's give them exact numbers. He's 22 now. Oh yeah, he was 19 then.
All right. Well, who's the expert now, Neo?
Go back to your Liquid Fire Bat Rider lame.
Oh, I will on ladder later.
Thank you, Sonata number 8 for the 6-month resub. Thanks for everything, guys. Love y'all.
Cheers. Now this is weird going into map 2. This Ancient War creep, I don't get it? Question mark?
Maybe he wants to be safe, that Happy is not pulling the camps together. I feel like I've seen this before. I don't really know the reason. Interesting, by the way, we see Happy with backpack on this map.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's very cool.
And thank you, Obson, for the 13-month resub. Cursed number. It's the blessed number, man. It's my birthday and my birth hour and my birth minute.
People on the 14th floor. You know what floor you're really on. Jump out the window, you will die earlier. You know who that is, Neo?
No, but it's quite funny.
Yeah. classic Mitch Hedberg, one of the greatest of all time. The king of the one-liners. Alright, so yeah, I'm fascinated by this Ancient of War creep, and it seems to work because, yeah, like you said, he would have pulled the camps together, he would have made it really annoying for Dise to creep, and Happy did immediately harass, so this makes sense. Dise knows something that I do not, and I mean, I don't know if it's working perfectly, but it's still kind of cool.
There's a reason behind it, and they probably suffered at the hands of creeps on latter games and in the 34 maps they played in tournaments against each other from exactly this. Could also move it faster towards the Merc camp if you want to, but first you gotta survive the DK and the coil, which I'm not too sure he can, but okay, has to pull back.
Alright, he can attempt to get his level 2 off the screen camp, but Happy's always lurking nearby. What are the ghouls bringing him? The Gloves of Haste. He'll be happy to receive that gift soon.
It always feels so bad on Last Refuge when your enemy is creeping the Shadow Priest away. Sentry Ward, of course, tier 2 and expansion coming for Dise. Very secure position.
The Ancient War could always root in front of it as well, but for now, Dise wants to move over and start creeping. Oh my god, if Happy gets his whole Expo camp, this is like, what is he gonna creep for level 3? He's gonna have to take a shot.
He's taking quite some experience from Dice's side of the map. Okay, we have a little bit of a different build now for Dise as we are queuing a Hunter Soul.
So will eventually be those lures. Probably the Demon Hunter again second. But he's waiting around at the tavern. Okay, he is going to pull the shop, of course. The Mercenary camp would have been way too difficult with Happy lurking about. And will Happy know? He's going to pass by the shop. And of course, he puts down a ward and he knows.
Ooh, the last hit is so important.
Oh no.
Boop.
Gets it. Scroll the Beast. Not really what you want here. And Happy gets the Staff of Teleportation this time.
Panda, though. Interesting switch up. Wonder if we see lures now, or if he still goes air with heavy upgrade.
I mean, the Expo is going to be up. Oh, the item. Careful. And at least the Death Knight's not level 3 yet. If he gets his Treant and an Archer, or his Treant and a last hit, that would change that. But it's not awful for Dise. It was just a little bit awkward, I suppose, in this early game.
Keeper not level 3 is a little bit of an issue, but can probably fix that soon. Ghouls creeping at the same time, as so often there will then be level 3, waking up the creeps as well on the high ground, checking if our opponent is there. And this Expo has no Nature's Blessing and will take forever to walk over. Well, we are getting another sub by Sexy Seahorse. 11 months, thank you.
She sells seashells by the seashore. That's one of the hardest ones for me. Oh, Death Knight. I'm just gonna keep coiling this keeper all day, right? There's gonna be another coil soon. Let's see it.
Shocky coils, let's go. Did he just bring something? Not really, right?
What's this ghoul doing? Oh, he's trying to bring illusions. Okay, there it is.
Oh, okay. Got it. No surround, no block either. But yeah, illusions and Last Refuge. It's quite iconic. This takes forever to creep.
And of course, Tree of Life as well.
Yeah, it's not what you want really. Lich is here too. Man, Happy just knowing exactly when he has to be where to play at his strength. It's so good.
Yeah, this is all just buying time for Happy's eventual timing on tier 3 when he has Fiends, Destroyers, Statues, or Tri-Hero even possibly. And this is not the position Dise needs to be in. Right now, his Tree of Life is in danger of falling. And the Keeper's in danger of falling as well. If he TPs now, the tree is going to die.
Oh, sick save on the Keeper. Got the item as well. But man, all these archers are in jeopardy. The Tree of Life is in jeopardy. And Happy's not using anything but DK Lich.
Man, Dise barely holds on there. He could have lost the game right there, but the downside for him is the tree is just so late to that expansion.
So hurt, Lumber's low. He is queuing tier 3 though, which seems a little suicidal to me. Doesn't he need like 1,000,000 units now?
I suppose what he could do, Dice, is Happy's going to hit a strong timing. He's going to push. He's going to break that expansion. There's nothing Dice can do to stop it. What he could do is instead go and try to creep like a red while Happy kills that Expo, and then just play one base with bears. Possible, but he's got to keep his keeper alive.
Oh,
TP's traded.
that was quite sick. Both with the TP at the same time. Panda walks out of range. He can't. He's creeping this?
Super sick. Dude, the Panda goes out of range and the Ancient War's right there to greet him.
That's,
Gotta
yeah,
love that.
super nice timing by Dise. And the tree is making his way over, and Riju is coming. But yeah, the #1 timing for Happy is around the corner. Frenzy, Destros. DK will be healed in the meantime by statues, I feel.
Yeah, like, if I was Dice here, I probably just wouldn't even saturate this expansion. I would just go to the red right now, let it die, and just trade your Expo for the red. Like, that's your only play. There's no way, if he tries to hold this expansion, it's just not going to happen. Panda level 2, keeper with no health. He's got no Moonwells. He's got Rejuve now, like you mentioned, but there's just no way he holds this Expo.
Well, he's trying. AP coming. Maybe just buying more time then. There's another building. But yeah, supply is about to be even. DK focus fire, not really possible. There's a healed scroll, no healed potion. Oh, of course he puts a ghoul in front, so the ancient is slower, will be killed prior to the real push. And this is gonna be nasty for you, running into the army of Happy without doing anything.
Oh, Hog a third. And the bears are not going to be online for at least another 60 seconds. He dodges the breath and the haze. Perfect ghoul micro from Happy, always on point. So often people just run them in and lose all of them, but Happy always keeps them alive, and Dice can't keep that bear alive.
Dude, if we got $1 for every time we mentioned that Happy's play is perfect, we'd be so rich. We could buy.
Has there been a mistake this game? I don't think so.
We could buy probably the entirety of Blizzard. This is nuts.
Or just save or pay Bobby Kodak's salary, maybe. Maybe be able to scrape on by with that, possibly. And it's here, bear form online. This is a strong Night Elf army, and there's not a coil in sight. So Dice with small chances. He gets the Book of the Dead surround. All right.
Of course, he saw that there's no wisp nearby. He killed them before. Now, but he didn't really reach the skeletons in the back, and that is okay. He's desperately trying to hold on to this. He's not giving this up, but this is really just desperation at this point, and it's gone.
As expected, the expansion falls. The army is still all right with that bear with the Panda 3, but all the Dryads now have fallen. The Haze Fire is good, but GG will be called in a quick 2-0.
I was about to say, like, what army is all right? There's nothing left of it. One bear. Happy. Sick early game. Dice knew what was coming, but had no chance of stopping it at all. And that is 3 match points for Happy. Next map, though, Echo Isles. And I'm in for a Warden.
Yeah. Give me the Warden. It's been very, very strong in the past. I think either the Warden or the Keeper Alchemist Mass Fairy Dragons. Either way, it's very hit and run oriented, I think, is where people have found a lot of success on this map. Demon Hunter would be suicide in the way of a fast expansion from Happy, which might happen even against the Keeper.
Left-hand side starting position for Dice. Usually, this is the Warden, though. If the name of the player is Lawliot, who had the best results against Happy recently by a landslide.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. The Ancient War is going to be at the bottom.
Yep.
This has to be a Warden, right? There's no way he's going to do that with the Keeper. He could do it with a Demon Hunter. But again, the fast expansion threat is too difficult to deal with a Demon Hunter. So I think it's Warden.
Oh man, this could be good. Dice's Warden is not that bad. I don't want to say it's on Lawlight's level, of course not, because nobody's Warden is on Lawlight's level. Foggy was close at some point. But this is, he can once again play it super lame if he wants to. And that worked really well on game 1. I want to see it again.
Ultra lame-o mode. Let's do it. And for Happy, what will his response be? I don't think Fast Expo is that bad against Warden either. At Happy's level, at least. At a lower level, you tend to just you lose double the acolytes than you normally would. And there's the Warden for Dise.
Yeah. Okay, now we're talking. That's exactly what I want to see. He's not giving up without a fight. Dise wants to turn this. And yeah, what will Happy play is the question. Expo, no Expo. Usually he is playing Expo against this. My suggestion.
He's got the Acolyte Scout. He's going down, I believe. Yeah, he's going down straight to the Merc camp, so he'll be able to be a little bit annoying. I don't think we see anybody by the Priest with this Acolyte or anything like that, but maybe be able to drag the creeps, maybe block the Archer. A lot of annoying things. This is actually probably the hardest Ancient War creep in the game, which we don't typically talk about, but I think if you had to pick one that was the most difficult, it would be this one of the standard.
Yeah, I still, of course, feel the same as Happy that Ancient of War creeping is very unfair and should be removed from the game, or at least be a tier 2 ability.
True, true. I mean, you could still Ancient War creep even if the Ancient War couldn't attack, but, oh, and he's proven my point. He's about to lose the Archer. Okay, if the Acolyte was here, that Acolyte could kill the Archer, but all's well that ends well, I suppose, for this Warden.
Okay, what's the item? Ring of Regen? Give me that. Pendant. Okay, not bad, not bad. We're talking. Happy also has a TP, no skull. Doesn't smell like a Expo to me.
So they're going to play it straight up against the Warden. That's going to be level 3. Maybe.
Still takes a long time here.
Yeah, and what's interesting, seeing Happy play against this Warden, okay, there's the TP sold. I was going to say, if it's one base against Warden, so often you'll see, at least lower level Warden against DK, is the Warden just chases the Death Knight and uses all of her mana on the Death Knight, and the Death Knight dies no matter what. So it's interesting to see how Happy dealt with that, but of course he doesn't want to deal with that. He's just going to expand. Scouted by Dise, however.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of a weakness in Happy's players. There's only one Sacrificial Skull. Can be dispelled relatively soon, but once the Ziggurat is on, there we go. Okay, should be safe. Also a dagger early on.
Yeah, keeping that Death Knight healthy is going to be very, very important against the Shadow Strike, so I think that's actually pretty smart. Dise is going to be level 3, and then what is his choice? He could counter expand, maybe not the best. He could go straight for the harass on Acolytes. He could go straight for the harass on the Death Knight, or he could just keep creeping, trying to get level 5, try to get level 6.
Yeah, I think he needs to counter expand just a little later. There we go.
He can defend it with this level 3 quite easily. All he's got to do is just, honestly, just right-click that Death Knight. Ooh, the boots from Happy, though. I love that.
Okay, if Dise survives this, which he should with all the Merc camp access, love the position on the mercenaries as well. He can move the tree of the Ancient of War over to the big turtle in the bottom left. That's level 3.6 or something.
Happy going for the split. Very cool play from Happy. You don't often see this sort of stuff from him, where he goes for like the very sneaky, sort of cheeky, trying to trick his opponent plays, but there, Dise doesn't fall for it.
And Happy still on tier 1 for a long time. These ghouls didn't do anything, not part of the army anymore. Dise probably wondering, like, where are you? What are you doing? Yeah. Suspicious movement, but no, Happy's just pulling back.
Gonna pull back and try to get level 3. Don't think... No, he won't get level 3 off of this camp. And avoided Boots herself. Gonna continue chasing that Death Knight. We see the Death Knight was full health, now almost below 600 just from that Shadow Strike alone, so... Couple more of those, and it could be rough. And the Nerubian Tower up, but the Acolytes that have only now saturated this gold mine entirely might be falling.
Yeah, there is a backup Necropolis, so Happy can tech in a bit. He'll probably be forced into Blink soon, which is very expensive at this point. Trying... Yeah, there's the Blink. Could have tried to staff out. It's still revealed. Careful, Dise.
Just Shadow Strike that Death Knight. Yep, do that a few more times. Problem solved.
What's
Trees up for Dice.
AOW? It's the Ancient of War, first production building for Night Elf. Yeah, Expo up, Ritual Dagger running, and Warden half HP. It's not that great.
Oh, the Ritual Dagger got canceled by the tick of the Shadow Strike immediately. A mistake from Happy.
Washed. He should
Washed
just
up.
quit.
No, this is his last tournament after he loses to Dice.
Dude, imagine
Official
all
match.
the other players, their reaction when Happy is quitting Warcraft finally. Like,
Dude, yeah, people would love that. The players would be happy. We would hate it because the best player of all time is going to quit, which is a bummer. But the players would be like, hell yeah, get some prize money finally.
we pay top 2, so it's not our fault. Nice by Dice to create a threat in the north now. But is this multitasking good enough? I don't think so. A lot of focus on the Warden player on the right-hand side, and the units are in position. But if this would have been Lawlight, like, he would have crept the Turtle or the Murlocs or 5 other camps by now.
Yeah, he probably would have crept all 3. He probably would have ate through the trees, crept that corner camp, and then just with the mercenaries, pulled the Murlocs, crept that, and then stacked over to the 12 o'clock, crept that for the consumable. He would have been level 4 already. I'm calling it.
100%. And that separates the Lawlight Warden from every other Warden in the world.
2 Shadow Strikes, though. Already half HP Death Knight, but Happy has done pretty much everything perfectly. Hasn't lost any Acolytes unnecessarily. Hasn't taken too much damage on his Death Knight, which would die if he took too much, because he doesn't have access to potions yet.
True. Next Ritual Dagger, also cancelled.
Oh, Demon Hunter second, by the way. Just noticed this now. It's a Shishi.
How do we like that? That's rare to see.
Yeah, it's obviously better at straight up fights, I suppose. But gonna be worse at pure harass. The Panda Warden, oh my god, he bought a second competitive energy. Panda Warden is better at killing Acolytes, of course, but the Demon Hunter Warden would be better if Happy goes for a big 70 supply push for this Expo.
Yeah, I think he bought that pendant because he was supply blocked. Next Moonwell a little late.
500 mana, not the end of the world.
Oh, so good by Happy. Did Happy see the Demon Hunter already? Because he's going Gargs. And how do you counter mass Gargs?
He needs Triple Ancient Wind, I suppose. That's his only way. Yeah, the Demon, that's exactly why the Demon Hunter is bad. Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, I think you need to go Hippogriffs to counter the Gargs and just do that toxic air fight where Happy just gets a Dreadlord third and tends to win.
Toxic air fight. Coming from a guy who played Liquid Fire Batrider in the first round of a community tournament.
Hey man, this is as big competition as I get. It's a big deal for me, Neil. I need these wins. I get ELO on my War 3 info stats.
True.
Warden!
What?
Where did the Warden die? What?
In the base, I guess. I missed it as well. Was too busy creeping, and then there was Coil Nova in the base because she was exposed, I guess.
Yeah. I had the Warden selected, and she was 400 health. I was watching the Demon Hunter creep, and then I saw the Warden at 6 health out of nowhere. I guess she was trying to staff out. Killed, I think, an Acolyte that was replaced already, but yeah, Happy with these Gargs coming out, he's in a fantastic position now.
I agree. I mean, Demon Hunter level 3 is good. He's kind of tanky, that's also good, but spending all these resources on a Warden level 3 revive, 500 gold, hurts. Yeah. Orb coming now. Of course, you can get double orb with these heroes. That's kind of neat. But also, I don't know, man. It's hard when you have only one hero that has AoE damage. Now he has 0 heroes with AoE damage at the moment with the builds. And he's going bears against air.
Yeah, maybe. I guess he could retrain later on and then double orb, like you mentioned, with the retrain in a fan. Could be a decent solution. But, I mean, Dice is in a strong position to fight, let's say, like, right now. But once Happy decides to, well, he is deciding already to break upkeep, that's going to be tough.
Every game against Happy is tough, of course, but this is one of the more tougher ones. Dreadlord third, pretty much immediately. Love it. Map is almost empty.
Boneyard.
What? Are you kidding me?
Boneyard from Happy? What?
I mean, it once again makes a lot of sense because there's bears and almost no anti-air, and you can't afford worms.
Found your bingo sheet. Oh, no coil, by the way. Mana pot gonna have to be invested, and there's the coil immediately. Expensive though for Happy.
Ooh, staff out. Okay, no TP. That was on the Warden. Needs to staff back and evacuate. Just doing some more damage. Oh, Warden didn't heal properly. But okay, no other chance for a Coil Nova as the mana was used and was burned. But that is massive losses for Dise.
A player's forces are under attack.
Man, and no Ancient of Winds coming up yet. I mean, you do need to fight air with air in this situation. Without that Panda, you do need to get those winds up. But he's just continuing to build Dryads. I don't think this is going to work, I'm afraid.
1,300 gold on Dise.
No lumber, really.
20 supply down. He's playing this greedy to not pay any upkeep taxes at all. But do you have the time?
Yeah, I mean, Happy's, once he gets that worm out, which is soon to be halfway out, he's probably just going to attack. And then his dice going to be ready? I don't think so. He's trying to build Ancient Protectors. But he needs more than just Dryads.
Well, he clearly disagrees with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the economical approach. His expo was a little later. If this goes super late game, as the map is basically crap, there's nothing to do, nothing to contest except the shop maybe, which you can go for with Warden Blink and Staff anyway. This might be the solution. It's not flashy, it's not the most spectacular, but there's no need to be flashy and spectacular. Now he's following into 80, but then of course he needed a great fighting position. Good thing about Dryads, they don't fall to worms.
True. Yeah, I mean, if he can get, like, he's got the resources. If he can get 100 supply Dryads, I think that'll work against the 80 supply of Happy, but 80 versus 80... Happy might just own him, but he's got time. He's broken upkeep. Still 1,000 gold left.
Yeah.
Dryads produce very, very quickly. The Warden may have to retrain. 500 mana of Fan and Knives would be very, very strong, but here comes Happy. He's 12 supply up currently.
Still 1,000 gold on Dise. He's trying to get there, but I doubt it, man. I doubt it. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion, all up. Lots of Moonwells, AP, almost out of position, but here we go. Can he get that worm out? And he might be able to put some focus on the heroes and take the ghouls out. Worm is not the greatest position, but Coil immediately against it.
One Garg out of position. Will fall. Nova, the Bears are really only there for rejuve and to soak up a little bit of damage. The positioning not terrible. I love that Dise, by the way, ate all the trees at the bottom, so there's no out of sight line for the air units, but the Warden has all mana and no health. Orbs are trying to work, but this might have to be a town portal. The pendant is sold and the potion is purchased, but the Dryads are just falling one after the next.
Supply gap is closing, but for how long? Oh, the worm just died. That's big. But yeah, has the TP home. Supply gap was closing for a bit, but Happy's push still ongoing. Well, Dise had to retreat. All that Moonwell gone. All the AP's gone. Ghoul still on the ground. Is there a chance for Dise to bring it back?
And no mana on the Undead Heroes now, so maybe that is a chance. Pendant of Energy is there, but no mana pot used with that being dropped. Dryads are falling. The Destroyer did die, I believe. Yeah, it did die, so there's not too many guards left.
It's on the left-hand side with like nothing HP. There we go.
Yeah.
Now we die. Lich level 4 is pretty good. Couple of Dryads still there. He can't miss any round of production now with that double income. Still fighting tooth and nails. Dryads having a better input than we all thought, I guess. Nova, Staff, one close to 4. That makes Blink a lot cheaper. But he's still fighting for survival. Supply even.
Not too bad. That AP actually a lot more value than I thought it would have. The shop has to be rebuilt, which I believe is happening right now. Yep, there it is. The bear is here. So many Dryads in production. Like there was 10 Dryads in production. Shows how much gold Dise has banked. But Happy backing away. 52 supply. Not a lot of lumber because he might have pulled too many ghouls. Okay, he's got 4 in the main base. And goes into... Happy's building another crypt. Okay. He's gonna keep building guards.
Yeah, this worm didn't really do it. He sees, okay, my opponent is going away from bears into dryads. Let's go into more gargs then. Why not? Dise had a solid bank to come back. Look at the production. Double shop, triple moonwell, and the before mentioned... Oh no, he cancelled a lot of the dryads.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, he's gonna... Well, he would have been supply blocked after the next
true.
one anyway.
Yeah.
He can buy some consumables. He got boost of speed on the Demon Hunter. Oh, Happy stole the heal scrolls and the potion of vulnerability. Really nicely done. Of course, he has his own heal scrolls in his shop if he wants to go further than, what is it, 2 right now, but
We are...
love to have those.
How many crypts do you think we will see at the end of the game? We are currently at 3 in the main and 1 at the expansion.
Yeah, this is gonna be like Happy going from 50 straight to 100 supply gargs, and I don't think there's an army Night Elf can build without the crazy heroes like a Panda Warden combo on level 6 each. I don't think there's an army that Night Elf can build that beats 100 supply gargs.
I agree. What do you want to do? Maybe Mountain Giant base race.
True. Yeah, perfect positioning on 100 supply dryads with 3 armor upgrades might work, but it's going to take perfect positioning. Nice coil dodge there, forcing what little mana Happy has out. But of course, there's sleep, so you got to be careful.
Exactly. So many consumables by Happy, as you mentioned, but 1 is missing. That's a town portal. Is he willing to close out this game? Not yet. Banking 2,000. Here we go. 11 supply per round. As of course, we have statues as well. But Dise, that's definitely his best game so far, by a landslide.
I like that he has 1 Dryad here, just for the sleep to immediately abolish it. Everything else is chilling at the expo.
He's going to see the production.
Getting down to like the main bases might run dry in this game, and then it'll be down to who has more gold in their expansions, which does favor Dise by only 1,000 though.
And I wonder, wait, who paid more upkeep? Happy by a little bit. So that's evened out. Can he get these heroes to 5 or even 6? Like Metamorphosis and Avatar, 2 of the strongest units or ultimates in the entire game. And Dise listening, Mountain Giants.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it doesn't need just needs the hardened skinned, and that'll be really, really nice. Just even to make the Gargs stutter for a second so that they don't get 1 round of attack. Each round of attack for these Gargs will be a dead Dryad, so just making them delay a little bit is well worth that supply he's investing. And he can go up to 100 with just Mountain Giants. 80 supply Dryads, and then 100 supply Mountain Giants. That might be the army.
Right on. Thank you, More Buds, for a gifted sub. Much love, much love, much love. Glad you enjoyed this, Carson.
Oh, is that me? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Do I have to leave? Is it still lagging?
No, we're good.
Okay.
And no ... yet, so seems fine.
That would really suck if that happened when in the big fight.
80 pop for Happy, 3 upgrades. It's kind of even when it comes to total value, but Happy just bought another heal scroll that puts him ahead again. Oh, and there we go. Destroyers instead of worms. And more Gargs. 90 pop. Dise has no lumber. The Mountain Giants are not there yet. This is not Dice's timing.
Yeah, the lumber has been a continuous problem for Dise. He does have 3-2 upgrades, though. He's getting 3-3, so I guess it's not that much of an issue. Currently, Happy 90 supply with 3-3. Insane heroes, insane mana now, which is very important. Dise kind of needs to constantly fight, even though he doesn't want to, because he needs to reduce the mana on the undead heroes. If he fights Happy with this mana pool, it's just, his warden's just gonna melt.
Oh boy, this is so many Gargs, and he has a Wand of Illusion as well. And he's attacking to the main. That's so smart. It's unprotected. There's nothing. Dise was expecting a push towards the expo. It's not coming. 1 Moonwell down, 2 Moonwells down. Can't go to 100. That's the 1 Mountain Giant he got.
Taunt's already used. The positioning, not the best for Dise. The Ward and the Demon Hunter out of position. The Mana Burn is here. The illusions on the Death Knight's immediately abolished, but look how fast the Dryads fall. 88 supply guards.
As the legendary band In Sync was singing already, bye, bye, bye. That's what all the Dryads are feeling at the moment. Kill after kill after kill after kill. Trying to go for a hero, but that's only the Dreadlord, while Sleep on the Demon, Invul on the Warden. Can't really survive too long, I guess. Here's a million Gargs still. Feels like Happy doesn't even lose too much.
Yeah, I don't really think. I mean, even if he did, he's producing off 4 crypts behind this. So yeah,
Yep.
a couple of Gargs here and there die, but even if Dise got level 6 on both heroes, I'm afraid that wouldn't be enough at this stage. Every Dryad is dying. He's going to be supply blocked soon. The Warden's going to die to the next nuke. And Happy going to take another 3-0, it looks like.
That's what, the 5th 3-0 in a row or something? Incredible. Incredible. Only a matter of time. There she is. Bye-bye. Warden dead, and therefore all hope is lost. Dise, valiant effort, but wasn't enough. Maybe you need to refine the Warden play a little bit to get that small little edge that you need to take a map off of Happy. But now we are 46-0 for Happy in maps versus Dise.
Jesus. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game, but I mean, I'm afraid he had the time to go Triple Ancient of Wind. I mean, it doesn't often actually work, but I do think Bear Hippo, just like a couple of bears and then literally Mass Hippo, is the way to go in that situation. And then if you win the air fight and you're stuck with 100 supply hippos and Happy just transitions, I don't know what you're supposed to do at that stage, but still a nice try from Dise, certainly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Carson, there is now 3
Yes, sir.
things left to do for us.
3 things left to do. Well, the first is going to be a straw poll.
100%.
Second is going to be a wheel of names.
Also correct.
And the third is going to be
to draw one of the elusive, one elusive winner for a Holy Energy trial package. Right from Twitch chat. So if you guys, it's kind of your time now. At least in 2 out of 3 of these, we will let you vote which maps to keep and which maps to eliminate for next week. We use for the Back2Warcraft Weekly Cup the entire War3 Champions map pool, but only 7 are played per week. So we kick 3 out per week and then randomly select 3 new ones. Today was a little bit of a tame map pool, to be honest. Very standard, almost no exception to the standard map pool. But you can change that. You can veto the maps you don't like, and then they will be replaced by potentially better ones. And since I hear Carson typing like a madman, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that straw poll on the way any second now.
Yeah, it should be done by the time this reaches the chat. Gonna get 3 votes, and you're, of course, as Neo mentions, gonna vote for the 3 maps you want to see removed. I'll give you till 55. Is that good?
Yeah, 55 is fine. 55 is great.
All right. And that should be, it is the 3rd. It is 155. Last Refuge, Shallow Grave, Springtime, Tidehunters, Echo Isles, Northern Isles, Amazonia is the pool today. That is correct. You get 3 votes, and I'm creating the poll.
Carson, wonderful, wonderful. Listening, talking, and doing straw polls. What can this man not do? It's incredible.
Beat Dise.
He was lucky with the big potions. Come on.
True. Yeah. Greater mana. What am I supposed to do? All right, so I'm
Exactly.
just waiting for the stream to catch up, and then I'll spam the link.
Also,
Getting there.
Orc versus Night Elf, you know, hard.
It is. Well, you guys can come to my stream if you want to hear my thoughts on the matchup. Over and over again.
Speaking of your stream, Carson, wait, did you share the link already?
I think we're getting. Okay, good. We're there. I'm linking it now.
Speaking of your stream, Carson, will there be a letter stream by yours truly, Carson, to right after this cast?
I think so, yeah. I do have to do some Patreon replay reviews today as well, but I think I'll do them in the night, and I think I'm actually going to do some coaching with Stars and Stripes if he's around as well. So those are things that are going to take priority, but I might do some ladder afterwards. I'll see how the scheduling works.
SNS! One of the greatest. One of the all-time greatest. Okay, then.
He's a little bit out of my MMR range for coaching. I mean, he's quite a good player, but
we'll
see if I can help him out.
He's
I'll try my best.
He's also playing lame as fuck, so that should suit whatever you're playing currently.
That's my philosophy for Undead. Like Labyrinth, I was talking to Side about this the other day on my stream. I think Labyrinth is the perfect example of how I think people should play Undead.
Okay, I do not agree. No honor.
Expo.
No honor.
Honor? Oh, come on. We're in the age of lame. The days of talons and, sky pushes are over, okay? We don't know what to expect from our opponents any longer. Let's play into it.
Unbelievable. You guys, at the moment, want to eliminate Echo Owls, Last Refuge, and Amazonia. Surprising amount of votes for Tide Hunters, if you ask me.
I think that's one of the best maps in the pool. Actually, I've sort of done the swap recently, at least for my personal play, where, like, you remember when Northern Isles was more popular over Concealed Hill, but then eventually it swapped. Tide Hunters was the preferred map over Autumn Leaves for me for a long time. I think Autumn Leaves might be my favorite map now in the pool.
I veto it every single time.
Oh, really?
I hate it so much. There's no reason. It's just personal preference. I don't like the way I have to move and stuff, and then I get purged, and I don't know, bad memories on Autumn Leaves.
Yeah, I think it just has nice creep routes for Orc. Lots of available claws and stuff. You can get a stacked blade. It's also good for Farseer. So I just think it's a good fun map, at least on the Orc side of things. EI, AZ at least are being removed. Get them out of here. What was Dice supposed to do? Imbalanced map. Impossible. You guys see that game 3? Get it out of here.
Definitely looks like it for now. There might still be some catching up to do. Northern Isles, okay, pulling a little ahead of Tide Hunters now. Echo, Amazonia, Last Refuge. If you want to save these maps from being eliminated next week, vote for the other maps. Right now, you got 3 minutes. 3 minutes it is.
Yeah, I mean, Northern Isles could be removed still. Maybe keep Last Refuge. That could be debatable, which the preferred map is nowadays. Nice to see Shallow Grave in Springtime staying, though, because that, of course, we want to have some of those new maps tested out. That's kind of the point of this crazy map pool.
Exactly. Seeing them more often.
AKM says lame is horrible. AKM, the amount of times you built 4 towers before teching against me and harassed me with Invis, Blood Mage, Archmage.
His Blood Mage is living in a Zeppelin.
Yep, exactly. You never see it. You never see it.
We got 2 minutes left. 58 participants, all right. Echo Owls and Amazonia equally hated. Love to see that.
Probably the 2 worst maps in this pool, so.
Yeah, I agree.
EI 2.0. I never did check that out. Is that something we could consider, Neil, adding into the pool? Has it been tested enough?
We only want maps in our pool that are played on War3 Champions, so chances rather low.
True.
One last minute? Is it the last minute? What do we got?
It's the last minute.
30 seconds. Looks pretty clear to me. AZ, EI, LR. Those will be gone.
Get them out of here.
Get out of here!
And then the maps that we'll be spinning from is Ternistan, Shattered Exile, Rusty Creek. What else?
Concealed?
Concealed, yeah. Autumn Leaves. It's 5.
Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock. Perfect.
Rock.
There's our 6.
Did you set that up already, or do I have to do that?
Oh, I can do it. You have to. You have to. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You could leave right now. You
I'm
turn
not
the stream
doing
off right now,
anything.
Dio.
I'm doing the stream. I did
You
all
can
the
turn the stream-
casting. Well, for the 2 hours that you were laming with Bad Riders and Liquid Fire, I was suffering here, and you still owe me $20. 40.
Yeah.
All right, the decision is final. The voting is closed. As always, I'm going to do a screenshot and send it to the map makers community because they like these results.
CHALTR.
As
I
is
put CH
tradition.
twice.
Alrighty, that was our task number 1. 3 maps out.
Alright, do you want me to just share the wheel and spinny winny?
Then we don't have the sound. Do we have the sound anyway? I'm not too sure.
Well, how do I link this to you then?
That's a very good question.
Yeah. Well, you yell at me to make the wheel. I make the wheel.
I'm never
Here we are.
yelling.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad. Never.
I swear there is a way to link this actually. 'cause I
There
remember
probably
doing
is,
it
but it's
before.
way faster if I set it up now myself.
True.
I got 3 out of 6. Concealed, Terranas, Turtle Rock, Autumn Leaves, Rusty Creek. What's missing?
Bam, there you go.
What's missing?
You copy and paste what I sent to you. Easy.
You didn't send me anything.
Yeah, I did. Discord.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
message
there it
app?
is.
Yeah.
Can I?
was
Shattered Exile. Shattered Exile. Okay.
Oh, drama at the end of the stream on a Friday.
Yeah, I think we're not getting along too well anymore, Carson.
Yeah, I think this might be the last Back2Warcraft Weekly Cup.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
we should axe it.
Yeah. Next time Remo's casting and doing all these spin the wheel and stuff.
Yeah, true. He'll love that.
He probably has no idea what to do.
Get him to cast some of your games next week. You can play.
All right, shall we spin this wheel to determine our 3 new maps? The wheel is
Spin to win,
spinning.
baby.
The wheel is spinning already, but we need to accelerate. 50% chance for all of these maps. What's it gonna be? Concealed, Terror, Stand, Turtle Rock, Autumn Leaves, Rusty Creek, or Shattered Exile? It is my personal favorite, Rusty Creek.
Nice. So we got the 2 new boys. We got Springtime and Rusty Creek for next week. Hell yeah.
Will you write that down for me, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful. 5 maps left. 2 of these will be there. That is now a 40% chance, if I'm not mistaken. 5 maps, 2 will be picked, right? Think so. No more maths, just spinning! And... Terra Stand.
Yeah, it's
Terra
classic.
Stand it is. So that means 1 more. 1 out of 4. Oh, it was a 20% chance, of course. Now it's 40. Whatever. 1 out of 4.
Percentages are hard.
And weird. Concealed Hill, Turtle Rock, Autumn Leaves, or Shattered Exile. What's your pick, Carson?
Ooh, it'd be nice to see Shattered Exile a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, some macro games.
Unfortunately, I don't have the power to rig this wheel. Autumn Leaves it is.
Autumn Leaves. Not bad, not bad.
It's my favorite part of all the weekly cups.
And that's that. So our pool is Shallow Grave, Springtime, Tide Hunters, Northern Isles, Rusty Creek, Terranistan, and Autumn Leaves, which I will send you right now.
Wonderful. So... How do I do that again?
There it is.
Can I just copy this? Yes. Okay, Holy Trial Package, everybody. Holy is our sponsor for 6 weeks now, I guess. That is a nice little startup from Berlin who is doing basically replacements for the energy drinks you know. No sugar. It's all a little better for you. Tastes great. And especially for the summertime, everybody, you can check out Holy Energy over at holyenergy.eu. And this month, they will have new trial packages. It's currently their biggest restock ever. All the flavors are back in stock. And of course, with the coupon code Back2Warcraft, you get 10% discount. Oh yeah. And for your first order, you can add Back to Warcraft 5 as a coupon code as well. Boom! $5 off. All the good deals. All the good deals by Back to Warcraft and Holy Energy. And one of you guys will win one of these trial packages by typing #giveaway in chat. If you are from Germany or Austria or, you know, somewhat Central Europe-ish would be good. Otherwise, we can't ship it, unfortunately. So, Euro, Austria, all you guys, #giveaway. And now hopefully it works. Carson, did you receive your trial package yet?
I do have to check the mail. Now, let me tell you something about the mail here on my Vancouver Island. Now, I don't know how the mail is over there in the EU, but we have mailboxes that are sort of for the whole community. So I have to walk down. You know, it's not a short road. It's a very long road. You know, in the woods, if it's dark out, it's scary. There's bears here, Neo. There's bears.
Yes, okay.
And that's where my mailbox is, right down the road. So I do have to go and I have to check that community mailbox that we have.
So you don't get like an email or something when something is in your actual mail?
No, I just get yelled at by people because it's like a mailbox, but then if you get a big package, right? Like if I order something on Amazon, they put a key in your mailbox instead, and that key unlocks like something that they put bigger boxes in that doesn't have your normal mail. So sometimes I get yelled at because I just leave stuff in that bigger box that other people are supposed to be able to use. So sometimes I get that. I get a knock on my door and they say, "Hey, what the hell? Why haven't you taken this package? It's been in there for 3 months."
I hope nobody is sending you food or cake.
Not yet.
That would be quite disgusting. No. #giveaway, everybody. Get in there. I'm giving you, I don't know, 4 minutes or something. That sounds like your mail system thingy. Sounds straight out of the 1900s. Awful.
Do you guys just have normal mailboxes there in DE?
We do have a mailman who hands me the package at the door.
Very cool. It's like Afterlife, the mailman in Afterlife.
Probably.
You seen that show?
No.
I think you'd like it. It's good. It's good.
Oh wait, it's not upload, right? Where the one guy dies, but you get uploaded into some sort of virtual heaven thingy.
This is Ricky Gervais. It's like a sort of dark comedy about his wife dies and then he's all nihilistic, but it's supposed to be funny. It's very, very good. It's on Netflix.
All right.
If you like Ricky Gervais, at least. I'm a big fan.
It's solid. He has his moments.
#giveaway, everybody. New technology. Haven't seen it a lot.
Yeah, 2 minutes. But we can preview what else is up this weekend here on Back to Warcraft, because I think I'm carrying this weekend pretty much. Well, not all by myself, but I'm carrying this weekend. I skipped last week, you know, so I'll be there. Now, tomorrow, 1 p.m., Happy vs. Focus. I might be online earlier to stream my Fountain of Mana game versus Vampy, and then maybe later, and then go into Happy vs. Focus. We also have ESL Meisterschaft Relegation, where we will follow the games of Leon, most likely. We need 4 players to qualify for ESL Meisterschaft Fall. Those players will be decided Saturday and Sunday. Mr. Remo Demo will be by my side as well. And then on Sunday, once again back at 1 p.m., Happy versus Lin in the Show Cup. And new rules, as I said, the players have to play main race and off race, still for $300 per map. And then we conclude the fall relegation on Sunday evening. And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, AWL is back. Season 2 of 2022. Group stage starts on Monday over at Afrika TV, where I'm responsible for the English coverage. Colorful, Chemico, Kaho, and Fortitude on Monday. Focus, Foggy, Remind, and Lucael on Tuesday. 1-0, Moon, Soin, and Thunder on Wednesday. And also on Monday, it's not on the calendar yet, but you know it, June 6, 6 p.m., special announcement by Back to Warcraft. And then, of course, Thursday, June 9, the big reveal of Frost Giant's new RTS, which we will co-stream. The Remo Man, the Cars Man, the the Neo Man all together on one stream, watching the epic reveal of the Frost Giant game together.
Should be very fun. Should be very fun. Can't wait. Man, these are some crazy games. Too bad they're all very, very early for me, but I'll definitely be catching up on all of them. AWL is such a great tournament, man. I'm stoked. I'm stoked on that. I'm also stoked to get to cast that. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. And maybe we'll do a little bit of Fountain of Manor for your second match tomorrow. Maybe I'll
versus Buzzkill. People like my me versus Buzzkill. I like me versus Buzzkill as well.
For that.
Let's go. We had another $15 donation, by the way, by once again Deathly God. I said last week if I see a Frostworm, I'd donate $50. Take your ice cream money for next week, Happy. You think Happy saw the broadcast, saw that promise by Deathly God, and played this one worm just for the extra 15?
I mean, maybe. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? He's up 2-0. It's worth it. Totally worth it.
All right, everybody. We draw the winner of the Holy Energy Trial Pack right now. Snack SN4CK is the winner. The Snackster. Please contact me somewhere, either Twitch Whisper or Discord DM or Twitter DM or email neo@back2warcraft.com and we're gonna send it to you.
Very nice, very nice.
Congrats.
Well-deserved Victor German, right? In Germany, so.
Very sure.
Loggers.
Very sure. Okay, Carson. Any last words for the wonderful audience we had today?
Well, appreciate you guys. It's been fun. I'll see you guys soon. I guess I'm not really on the calendar too much, but we'll find something. Okay, we'll do a cast this week. Okay, we'll get our quality time together, chat. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll find something.
And if you miss Carson, just listen to the podcast because we will be doing the podcast from here on out together. We just released 100 minutes of Neo and Carson talking straight up Warcraft. Facts as well. Facts, news, rumors, everything on the Back to Warcraft podcast. And where can you find that? It's easy. It's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. Back2Warcraft.com/podcast links you to the YouTube playlist, the Spotify account, the Apple Podcast, the Google Podcast, the Audible, the Deezer, and the Podbean. So wherever and however you want to consume podcasts, it's right there, the tip of your fingers. Exactly where also our support page is. Carson, would you tell our beautiful audience how they can possibly support the project that is Back to Warcraft?
Absolutely. You can go to back2warcraft.com/support. And the different ways you can support us that are all listed there with links is, of course, first and foremost, our Patreon, which, speaking of the podcast, you can support us at the Patreon. You get the Back to Warcraft podcast 1 week early. You can also ask questions there. You can get coaching, replay review from me and the Mr. Remo Demo Man. Get playlists. You get movie recommendations, all that crazy stuff. Fun game evening, which we're a little bit behind on right now, but check out our Patreon. Definitely worth it, at least I've heard. You can support us with a straight up Twitch sub, which we've got plenty of today. Thank you guys for that. You can do our YouTube membership, which is new, so I'll have to check that out. That's new to me as well. Direct donations with credit card or crypto or all that fun stuff. There's merchandise where we have mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, hats. Very, very cool. You can check out our sponsors as well, which of course is CORSAIR and Holy Energy. And that's pretty much it. Or you can just watch the stream. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a sub on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. All that stuff.
And for Twitch and YouTube, of course, ring the bell. Even though Carson's bell broke today in a horrible, horrible accident. Rest in peace, bell. But you can still ring the virtual bell for Twitch and YouTube, of course. Get the notifications. Get a notification whenever we're online or release a new video. For our partners CORSAIR and Holy Energy, you can have the coupon code, use the coupon code Back2Warcraft for a 10% discount at both places. CORSAIR, esports award-winning hardware manufacturer of the year. Whether you're in need of a mouse, of a keyboard, of a mousepad, of headsets, of a new monitor, of an entire gaming PC, of streaming gear, whatever, they got it for you. Super quick delivery. 10% discount right on. And if you're tired of coffee and the casual energy drinks, try out Holy Energy. They're with us. They're supporting the Warcraft scene. Not only us, but also Slash, running cups over there for grassroots Warcraft. So shout out Corsair, shout out Holy, shout out Chat, shout out Carson, shout out Warcraft scene. See ya tomorrow.